Been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to a new video. It's your girl Tiara Nakia, and we are doing another story time. Y'all been loving my story time so much, so I'm like, let me go ahead and pull something out. I got a lot of stories, so I decided to share a story about the time that my ex robbed me. Stay tuned. Okay, y'all, so let me give you a little backstory on me and this ex. We was together for over a decade. We was together for a long time, of course, on and off. We went through stages where we would specifically that year we were on and off a lot. Like, when I tell you that year, me and him were like off more than we were on. It was crazy. Like, I was just getting to a point where I really know that I knew that I needed to let him go, but it was hard, you know what I'm saying, because I had children with him. So this is somebody I've been with for so long, somebody that I loved, somebody that I was used to, you know what I'm saying? So I would, take him back all the time or whatever like that. So we got back together, and I was just about to get like this big lump sum of money, y'all. I was in a car accident, and yeah, I was just about to get my settlement. And like, he knew about it before we broke up. He knew that I was about to get money or whatever, but maybe he did guess the timing or whatever, but me and him ended up getting back together, and we started vibing. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's talking about our future. Like, things are going great, y'all. Like, things were going great. Of course, the woman that I am now, this man was a whole dusty. He was a whole dusty, y'all. So, like, of course, like, he didn't have a car. Like, he didn't have a car. Like, he didn't have money. Like, he had got a settlement like months prior, right? Let me tell y'all. He had got a settlement like maybe like, I would say like 6 months, 5 to 6 months before I did. Because he was in a car accident too. Like, maybe like years ago before that. Maybe like a year ago before that. He ended up seeking out an attorney so that he could get his money, because they wasn't trying to pay him out. Well, they ended up paying him out, and he ended up getting his money. And when I tell you, when he ended up getting his money, like, he was so stingy, y'all. Like, when I tell you, like, he was stingy. Like, he wasn't very generous at all. He wasn't sharing anything. Like, he would like pay for us whenever he wanted to go out on a date or something like that. Like, he would pay then. But far as like, you know what I'm saying, like paying bills, all of that, no, he wasn't doing that. So, I ended up being like, okay, you're not staying in my house and not paying shit. Sorry, it doesn't work like that. So if you're not going to contribute to the bills as you being the man, you gotta go. So of course he was okay with that, because he was good. Y'all already know, like, you know what I'm saying? He was up, so he didn't need me anymore. So he was like, he was willing to go. So we broke up. I left him alone. And then now we're back to, now I get my lump sum, right? And now he's back. He's back before I got my lump sum. I maybe got my money, I would say, like a week later. But I feel like he knew it was coming. Yeah. Anyway, so I ended up getting my money, y'all. I ended up getting my money. And when I tell you, it's crazy because he was broke. Like, this man was back broke. Like, you literally got your money like a few months ago. How are you broke? I'm paying. This is the crazy pick Misha shit that I have dealt with in my past, and I'm so glad that I'm over it. And now that I look at it, I'm like, girl, like, what the heck was really wrong with you? Like, why? I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, so I ended up getting my money, and he's not paying. He don't have no money, so I'm paying for everything. Like, I'm literally paying for so much. One day we end up going down to the Eastern Shore. We ended up traveling like an hour where I'm originally from. Me and him are originally from, but we went to his city where he's from. And you know, he was like, well, we should go to like Ocean City, maybe like stay, this, that, and you know, come back in the morning. So me, I'm like, wait a minute. You want us to go to Ocean City. You want us to stay until the next day. Who is funding this, sir? Like, for real, like, you got plans. I have to ask, because I already know that it ain't gonna come out of his pockets. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have any money. You literally have not spent any money since I've been with you. He's the type to always lie like he had money, but he didn't, just because he didn't want you to know that he was broke. But I know you, sir. I've been with you for so long. I know you. So I'm like, no. Like, I'm like, the only way that we gonna go to Ocean City if you gonna be paying for it, because I'm not paying for it. Like, I've been spending my money, and you haven't contributed to anything. Like, I mean, if you want to go, I'll go, but I'm not paying. Like, I'm just not. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was over it, y'all. Like, as I should have been over it. Like, I'm sitting here carrying this grown, able-bodied man on my hip. Like, after he done had his money and got ghost. Y'all, I should have been slapped, for real. But anyway, so he was like, you know, he's trying to start an argument now, because now he realized the pressure's on. You know what I'm saying? The pressure's on. I'm standing on business. I'm not paying. Like, if that's what you want to do, then that's what you want to do. I'm telling him, like, listen, if you need to stay down here because you got things to do, that's fine with me. I'll go home. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna let you do your thing, and then, you know what I'm saying, I'll back up with you. You know. So then he told me to drop him off. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. I done missed the whole part. So, skirt. So, when we first got down to his hometown, I ended up paying for crabs. He was like, he wanted to sit down by the water and eat some crabs, right? And so we ended up going to the crab place, and I ended up paying to get some crabs, right? I think we just got crab legs that day. Yeah. And we went by the water, me and my children and him, and we ate. You know what I'm saying? We ate. And then I had to go to the bathroom. So the park where we went at, where we sat by the water and ate the crab legs, they don't have a public bathroom. They just have like porta potties, and your girl was not about to use some porta potties. Like, so I went to go to McDonald's, which was like up the street, a couple blocks down, and I drove to go to the bathroom, and he was still there with the kids. So I ended up coming back. I like parked like right, okay, so I'm parked like here, and like right here, maybe like a little far back is like a pavilion with a whole bunch of picnic tables. That's where we was eating at. So, you know, I sit down and I start eating, you know, saying with the kids and stuff like that. By then I think he was done, and then he went to sit in my car. Mind you, I didn't tell y'all, like, I left my purse in the back seat or the front seat. I left my purse in my car because I didn't want to, you know, take it out. It was windy that day, and I just didn't want to take my purse out. Like I said, I thought it was safe. You know what I'm saying? I didn't expect anything to happen because I was with people that I trusted. You know what I'm saying? And my kids ain't gonna take nothing from me. So anyway, so, you know, he goes to my truck, right? And he's sitting there for a minute. And it didn't dawn on me. Like, I'm spending time with the kids. I'm talking to the kids and just vibing and stuff like that. So it didn't really dawn on me, like, what is he doing in the truck? And to be honest, like, he smokes. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I thought maybe he was, like, in the truck, like, rolling up or smoking or something like that. So I didn't really question it, right? So then we pack up, and then we get in the car, and that's when we had the conversation. He was like, he wanted to go to Ocean City. So there we go. So we're going to fast forward. So now I'm dropping him home because obviously he expected me to pay. He expected me to be Big Mama and pay once again. And I wasn't paying. Okay. I wasn't doing that. Sorry. Yeah, I was clutching my purse. It wasn't happening. So I dropped his ass off. I dropped him home, and as I'm driving, like, mind you, he ain't say bye, nothing. He was pissed. Mind you, so I drive off. Something said, look in your purse and count your money. Y'all, one thing about me is I am very intuitive. I am very intuitive. You know what I'm saying? And when something like, I get downloads all the time. Like, if something's not right, I mean, I just don't be listening to it. But this day I did. And something told me to count my money. Mind you, I just counted my money because so this was the thing. I was in the middle of, like, switching banks. Okay? I was in the middle of switching banks. I don't know why I didn't just go get a cashier's check. I was being hard-headed. So I had, like, thousands of dollars in my freaking purse. So I went to the gym that morning. So I counted my money. So I knew the exact amount of money that I had. And I didn't spend anything but besides the crab. So I had deducted that. So like I said, when it comes to my money, you ain't getting one up on me, because I know from the exact cent how much I should have. So I ended up pulling over and counting my money. Baby, I was $500 short. Yes, y'all. He got me for $500. He did. I said, oh my God. So I'm blowing his phone up, y'all. Like, I'm speeding down the highway, trying to get back to his mom's house where I dropped him off. Typical Dusty. I'm blowing him up. He ain't answering. Mind you, he always answered the phone. Like, no matter what, when I call him, he's going to answer that phone. The fact that I called him 10 times and he didn't answer that phone, I knew he was guilty, right? And then I ended up texting him, and I said, you stole my money or whatever like that. No response. If you are innocent, right? And if you are innocent and somebody's texting you saying you stole my money, and you know you did not stole, and you know that you did not steal the money, you would be on that phone call and be like, trying to, be like, what are you talking about? Right? Nothing. So I pull up to his mom's house, right? You know what I'm saying? I start banging on the door. He opens the door. You know what I'm saying? It was like he was hiding out. Like, it was so, it was so crazy. Like, let me just keep on with the story. I'm like, I'm missing $500. I'm explaining to him, like, I was led to look in my purse and count my money, and I'm missing $500, and I just counted it earlier this morning before I went to the gym, and I didn't spend $500. We haven't been nowhere. I only spent, like, I think the crab legs was like $20-some. It wasn't much. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, I ain't steal your money. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, he was just, like, his whole energy was off. Like, y'all, he was acting weird. And, mind you, this is a person that I know. I know this man. I know when he mad. I know when he guilty. I know when he lying. I know when he happy. Like, I know this man. You know what I'm saying? The way that he was moving was giving op. For real. Like, he took my money. He robbed me. For real. Like, y'all. He ended up actually getting in the car, because it was like he was trying to prove that he didn't have it, but he was moving weird. Like, when he ended up getting in the car, but he ended up getting out, and then he ended up going across the street to this guy that was sitting outside that he know, I guess, and talking to him, then coming back. Like, he was acting so strange. Like, y'all, he ended up going back to the house with me, and when I tell you, I was so hurt, y'all. I was, because I could not believe that this man took money from me. Like, he took money from me. So we arguing. Like, I'm like, yo, you, like, why, like, seriously, like, why would you do that? Like, he's denying it. He's not confessing up to it at all, of course, because you should feel less of a man. You literally stole from your children's mother. Who does that? Like, who does that? We ended up arguing so much. It ended up to be a big toxic situation, because I felt so betrayed, y'all. Like, I just, one thing, I can take a lot of stuff, right? I can. But when it comes to a thief, I don't like a thief. Like, I don't like my stuff being taken at all. I don't care if it's a makeup brush. Don't take my stuff. That, I don't know, that triggers me so bad. It's disrespectful, and I don't like it. Okay? So, he ended up calling his younger brother, to come pick him up, and I literally cut him off. You know what I'm saying? Since then, like, I could not take it no more. Because I never experienced, like, he's never taken anything from me. Like, the whole 10, 11 years we was together, I never had experienced anything with him taking anything from me. You know what I'm saying? And I realized that I did not know who he was anymore. You know what I'm saying? I knew who he was. I knew he was a Dusty. I knew that. But I didn't know he was a thief too. For me. Like, no. Like, he ain't never do that. Y'all, it was crazy. And it's crazy because his mom had ended up calling me to check up on me, and she was like, no, his dad ended up calling me to check up on me, and because, like, I'm really when it comes like his me and his father, you know, we have a great relationship. And he ended up telling me like that his mom had talked to him and was like telling him about the situation. And he was like, yeah, she said that she knows that he took it. Like she has a strong feeling that he took it. And, you know, mama knows, you know, and that's one thing. I never questioned, am I just tripping at all? I knew he took it. I knew he took my money. I knew that he stole from me. I knew he robbed me. And it's unfortunate because, you know, you don't get great things by doing that, especially to your children's mom. Like, what? I am very like giving. Like, I am not stingy. I've given so much to people. Of course, yeah, if he would have asked me, I would have said hell no, because you're a man. I'm taking care of your children. You don't do anything for us. I don't even know why I keep going back to you. But that's the part that I had to heal from. You know what I'm saying? I really had to work on myself because I had to question myself. And why you keep going back to somebody who is not even providing for you? Like, why you keep going back to somebody that you gotta pick up? You gotta pick him up from his mama house. You got to pay for everything. He getting a free place to sleep, a car to drive. No wonder. You know what I'm saying? He getting everything. Go ahead and let this man figure out how to be a man and move on with your life. But yeah, I was so hurt. Like, sometimes you date somebody and you think you know them, but you don't really know them. And even though you love that person so much, you have to realize that that person might not even like you. And that was the situation. I literally had children. I literally was married. I literally was in a relationship with my op. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Don't be too judgmental in the comments, because your girl done healed and moved on and thriving in her best. No more dusties, okay? And I encourage you ladies to work on leveling up your life. You don't have to settle for less, no matter what. No matter how many years you've been with some person, you know, a person, you are always willing, you are always able to cut it off and move on with your life. You deserve better. And I will see you next video. Bye.
Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once.